Was someone killed down there at one time where the tracks used to cross the road? Homicide? It is Saturday, August 11th, 2018. I'm here at the Washoe Cemetery on Washoe Road, Payette, Idaho. I have the Ovilus III with me. I'm just going to walk through and see if I can get any responses. Let's turn the Ovilus on and I'll have it in dictionary mode and see if it comes up with anything. Sometimes it does this, me turn off again. I don't know what it is, like every once in a while I have to push down, like right here on the edge of the screen to get it to light up. This seems to happen occasionally when it sits for long periods of time without being used. Are there any spirits present? I'm not here to be disrespectful. I just wanted to see if there are any spirits here that that might have something to say. I was looking at one of the headstones. I think it was that tall one back there. I can zoom in on it. Yeah, I think it was that one. Let me zoom out. It said Africa. That tall headstone, someone carved 666 on the headstone. If there are any spirits present, can you please tell me your names? If there's more than one spirit, or maybe just one spirit. If there are spirits here, can you tell me how many spirits are at the cemetery? Are you upset that people have come here in the past and vandalized the headstones? Paranormal? Are you upset about the vandalism? Are you upset that complete idiots come out here and have come out here in the past and destroyed headstones? It pisses me off. I'm sure you're upset. What do you mean by care? We'd like people to take more care, pay more attention to the cemetery, take better care of it? I've definitely seen worse. I've seen, you know, cemeteries that were much more overgrown with weeds. Can you tell me which headstone is yours? It's going to sit it down here on top of this headstone. Can you tell me your name, please? Can you tell me the name on this headstone? Let's walk over to that headstone right. It has a 666 carved into it. See, there's a bunch of headstones that were night. Well, it's still afternoon. I don't have a clock with me. I think it's about maybe 3 o'clock. But night will be coming soon. See where the headstones were broken off, so just the base is left. Didn't manage to bust that one off, but see, these ones were broken off. You see it. Looks like 666 right there. That one doesn't look much like a 6, but I'll set the Ovilus down here at the base. Is this your headstone? What do you think about someone carving 666 in a headstone like that? I think they're pretty stupid. How do you feel? How do you feel about someone disrespecting a headstone like that? Does that make you angry? Do you know who did it? Was it a man or a woman? Multiple people? Were there multiple people here at the time? I remember friends tell me years and years ago that this was back in the 80s and 90s, like when I was told. Stored. That supposedly in the 70s, I think, they used to do satanic rituals out here. Is that true? Was it one person that broke a lot of these headstones, or was it multiple people that did that? Can the dead see the living? Climb? What do you mean by climb? Is there anyone here who would like to speak? What do you mean by change? Looks like there might have been maybe a headstone there at one time. Can't really tell. There's a couple spots like that where just some rocks. Sorry, I'm getting the sun glare there. East? What do you mean by east? Do I head east to get to your headstone? Set the Ovilus right here. Can you see me right now? Was your headstone located here? Can you see me right now? Trap. What do you mean by trap? I have a feeling when I start to walk back down towards the truck and I get under these power lines, it's going to be more talkative metal. Can you see me right now? What do you mean by return? By fly, do you mean the insect? Or did you fly a plane when you were alive? No? Fly just, haven't seen many flies out here, one just flew by. Were you trying to tell me that a fly was going to come here and start buzzing around me? Is that what you meant by fly? Were you referring to an insect? Men? Can you tell me what you mean by men? Men outside? Is that what you mean? Maybe there are men walking around there at that farmhouse? One of these farms out here maybe? Over that orchard? If this is a spirit speaking, can you tell me your name? So I know who's using the Ovilus III to speak? Can you tell me your name? Is your name on here? Were you a teacher? Are you referring to the batteries in the Ovilus III? Are you depleting the batteries? I'm going to start heading back down to the road here in a few minutes. Is there anything else you'd like to say? Maybe you can tell me your name? March? What do you mean by March? Is that the month when you passed away? Carol? You said March. Is your name Ray? Nick? My luck, I'll pass right over the name and not even notice it. Is your name Nick? Who is Nick? I told a friend of mine I was going to be coming out here. Do you happen to know who I'm talking about? I was visiting her yesterday. I told her I was going to be coming out here. Do you know who I'm referring to? Her name is Shannon. Do you know Shannon? Rabbit? I haven't seen any rabbits. I'm sure there's one out here somewhere. Of course, I've heard you say rabbit before. Can you see me right now? Moment. Tree. And there aren't any in the cemetery, but some down there by that pond. Well, quite a few down there by that pond, and back that way past that cornfield, and out there by that farmhouse, and behind that farmhouse, and an orchard over there. Can you tell me what you mean by cleansing? Did satanic rituals take place out here in the past? That's what I was told. Who's Murphy? Is your name Murphy? Is Murphy the name of someone that did satanic rituals out here? I'm heading back to the truck now. Down here by the power lines. So I'm going to turn the Ovilus III back on and see if it gets real talkative like it was last time. Is there anyone here who would like to speak? Sorry, I'm having a hard time focusing there. Jeez. Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me your name, please? Name's Paul. Can you tell me what this is? What's this right here that I'm touching with my foot? Do you know what that is? Spring? No, it's summer. It's August right now. Highway? No, this isn't a highway. So is your name Paul? Can you see me right now? What do you mean by report? Can you explain? I've had different people tell me over the years that supposedly an apparition shows up. Doctor? Supposedly an apparition shows up somewhere on the side of the road down there where the railroad tracks used to go across. Of course, they were removed years ago and paved over. So I don't remember the exact location, but somewhere down there where the road curves. I don't remember exactly where. Supposedly the apparition of someone hitchhiking, I think, is what it's supposed to be. Is that true? Does an apparition appear on the side of the road down there? Marker? You said that earlier. Does an apparition show up on the side of the road? Does an apparition show up on the side of the road near the old railroad tracks? Of course, they're not there anymore. They were removed and paved over. Was someone killed down there at where the railroad tracks used to be? Or was someone killed down there by the old railroad tracks? Where the tracks used to cross the road? Was someone killed down there? I tend to think it's just being talkative because I'm near these power lines. Is this an actual spirit, or is the Ovilus III just talkative because I'm near the power lines? Was someone killed down there at one time where the tracks used to cross the road? Homicide? So someone was murdered down there? I can get a better shot of the screen. And the shade over here maybe a little bit. Someone was murdered down there? Were they hit by a train? Were they pushed in front of a train? Happened at night? Sorry, it's out of focus, or at least to me it looks out of focus. Were they killed at night? Dirt. So were they killed at night on the old railroad tracks? I thought the railroad tracks used to be down here, right? The road curves. I guess that's where I think I remember seeing it before they removed the tracks and paved over. And I'm pretty sure, if I remember, I thought they were right here by these power lines. Okay. Did they make changes by pulling up the old railroad tracks and paving it over? I remember them being right through here somewhere. I was trying to see if there's any. Railroad ties laying around. I don't know, I could be misremembering, but I swore it was right in here somewhere. Is this the location of the old railroad tracks? I remember them being around here somewhere. I said Carol earlier. It's weird. See if I can get a clear shot. Is this the location of the old railroad tracks? Yeah, it was more talkative up near those other power lines. Start heading back up that way.